don't remember what they call it, like a doomsday timeline movie franchise wise, and it shows like year certain doomsday movies take place, and it's like where we're at on the timeline, and you go, something lines up here. Right. Somebody knows something.
Oh, shiver me timbers.
Oh, yeah.
Getting close to the mic. I need to adjust the camera. But look, like I said, man, we got show notes. You've done shows. We've been on the road.
I
Where
have.
you been?
Shit, dude. I've been Fort Wayne,
Okay.
the Summit City Comedy Club, for their Wednesday night open mic. That was a fun show. Medium-sized audience. Nice-sized showroom. The iconic brick background.
I like it.
It's 4 minutes, though, so it's a set 4 minutes. So, 2-hour drive time for 4 minutes. You got to be ready for it. Then I was back in Fort Wayne again on Saturday for the Fort Wayne Comedy Club open mic, and that was 5-minute sets. Nice packed out room. I was there for the show previous, which was amazing. Forget who the headliner was. I'll look it up later. Anyways, the weed's weeding already. We're already a joint and 3/4 deep.
Weed'll use confused Ray. What confused part? No, I'm tangentializing. No, yeah, dude. Like, I'm real jealous. I've been out in the field. I've been living the haze.
Yeah, you've been bringing in the monies, doing the real work.
Took a day job.
Those are the worst.
Just so that my kids could eat. So, like, I'm
Kids.
I swear, man. I gotta flip burgers for this guy. And I'm gonna do it.
Hey, there you go.
Like, that's what I think is the craziest eldritch spell. Like, don't do anything for these guys. Like, doing it. I'm gonna steal so much from this place for this kid.
At least the kid's gonna eat good.
He's eating well. That's pretty nice.
Steaks.
Oh yeah, a lot of steak. And then steak. A little bit of steak.
Steak.
So yeah, I haven't been able to get out early enough to do anything. But
Yeah. I spent a lot of time. I'm good on that. Spent a lot of time in the car this week. 14 hours in the car. Yeah, 14 hours in the car over like 4 days. I was, what the kids say, cooked. Is that the hip new term? I'm trying to stay up with this so I can stay relevant.
that might be it. I would say you sound fried.
That's because of the weed.
That's a different one, but yes. Yeah.
But yeah, I was over in Grand Rapids then on Sunday for the Sunday Night Funnies. That was pretty cool. And then before I did Sunday Night Funnies, I stopped by the 52 Joint Studio. Shout out Jason Thompson. And did his podcast. It was pretty cool. Talked about some comedy stuff, some just life stuff. talked about our podcast.
Shout out.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. It's got a nice little setup there. Love to go back and chat some more. I felt a little rushed because I had to get to the show. So I should have got there a little earlier, but you know, I could talk forever.
No, I love this. I need more deeds, man. Like, because look, like I know.
Am I destroying your notes over there?
No, because this is still relevant comedy shows, bro. We're fine. We're fine.
We're staying on topic and we're high.
Come on. Because next question was gonna be like, but no, like you kind of answered it. You've been out on the road over here, local near spots. Like I would recommend it. You're within the region. But no, yeah, dude, Grand Rapids. You said Grand Rapids?
Grand Rapids, yeah.
Because of Weevil's Wheeling. I forgot where, but I did this. I did an open mic in Grand Rapids. I wanted to do someone's show, but no one's over. Like, do you want to do a show after you bomb on there? So like,
yeah. So Grand Rapids, was it the Garage Bar? Do you know? Maybe. That's the one I did previously. So this was my second Grand Rapids show. I did the Garage Bar. Abby runs that one. Yeah, that one was a good one. But you could make like a 3-day trip out there. They have stuff going on Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, I think, Thursday. Yeah, like you could go out there and like stay. You know, if we were a little richer and organized, or maybe we take couch potatoes on the road.
Couch potatoes incorporated, dog.
File the LLC. Oh man.
Cause relevant. You were doing the podcast, and that reminded me of how I did this one open mic, secret mic. I think.
Ooh, secret mic.
I won't say too much. I won't say too many names. But like showing up to the spot, I was like,
we'll talk off air.
Where the fuck am I, man? Am I allowed to be here? Am I getting pranked? Because I couldn't get in. And then like I'm walking away, but then like as I'm getting in my car, like I see like 2 people I could recognize. I was like, oh shit,
I'm a familiar.
I recognize those guys. And that's when like the homeboy shows up and lets everyone in. I was like, oh my god.
You're like,
and then I go in and again I'm like, you sure you're allowed to let us in? This is crazy.
You're like, comedy here?
So that's why I'm asking. Like, was it like that with the podcast for you?
No.
Just like something like this at someone's house.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna say too much. But yeah, it's just like it's literally like an 80s, 90s hang. You know, he's a little older than us, but you know, it's got the shit going on. I was ripping cigarettes while I was smoking up there. Like we got high. It's got a pool table and shit. Yeah, man.
Nice.
Drum set.
I'm jealous.
All right, that's it. Those were the cool things. I like
it. I always have a little shout out.
Yeah, it was a blast, man. Like I said, I could have talked for a while. It was fun, man.
Oh shit, we gotta hit spots, man.
Yeah. So your downtime at home, what else you been doing? You said you got caught up on some household stuff. Did that include some marvelous viewing?
Oh my god, dude, yes. Yes, man. Like, after I took care of chores, After I took care of all the fucking money making, shouts out to fucking goddamn. Let's think. Can we think from like the cameras? Here. Yeah.
Little post St. Patty's Day celebration. Woo.
This is St. Patty's.
We clinked too hard.
This is St. Patty's Day, dude. You don't know when we recorded this? Oh.
Spillage.
Party foul. I'm so sorry.
Technical difficulties. Well, can spillage.
Dude, just let me know. I'll put in whatever song you want.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The St. Patty's week spirit is still here.
Absolutely. I'm sure some people are probably still recovering.
Yes.
It's only Wednesday.
Yes.
That green beer will stay in your system a minute.
Green beer.
Yeah. I think I've only had like one cup of it. Ever.
I'd never do that. I'd be like, give me something traditional. Give me a Guinness. Smithwick's. I love me a Smithwick.
Killian's?
I think I've had Killian's once. I'll have it. I need to have it again. Because I think then I also got like big stashes from Costco. The Irish pub combo, and it's Guinness, Smithwick's, and Harp. I'm like, I don't care about Harp.
I'm not a big beer drinker. I'm usually a light guy. Miller Lite, Bud Light, Coors Light.
Smithwick's is a red ale? I don't know what that means. Because, yes, I prefer...
I know about redheads.
Yeah, no, the fucking... Guinness is a loaf of bread. It hurts. Redheads with red ales. We have those. We have redheads with red ales to bring out our potatoes to the couches.
There we go.
Dude, we're cooking here.
Yeah, we're taking notes. We're taking notes.
Thank you. Because I don't have mine turned off again. Yes, I took care of home shit, and I took care of some freaking movies. I got like 2-3 down.
Ooh.
I should bring it up because I don't
Back to the notes.
Because okay,
it's alright. We're not on stage. You can use the notes.
Well, I still use them on stage. I'm a comedian, guys. I'm on stage and I'm doing to make sure I get new comedy stuff out.
That was my goal this weekend, was to not use notes.
Dude, using your phone to record is the biggest way to get off your phone.
What are you talking about? Dude, I am ancient as hell. I handwrite my shit every set. I got a stack of fucking note cards with sets written on them.
I mean, that's a lot better than that. is my point.
I do use my phone to record my sets. Yeah, I'm very old school when it comes to that. Like I tried writing in my phone and I don't like it. No.
It is a thing. It's a new habit to do.
It is.
Because it's not a notebook. It's
right.
Not a notebook. It's your phone. It's like, why would I write on my phone?
And I've even got this fancy little
I got the
stylus. That's it.
You either have the exact same, if not the newest one. But I've had the Ultra, the pen one, for like holy shit, since 2018. And so like those first 2-3 years, I wouldn't use the pen.
Yeah, like I said, I think I use mine just to like drag the timeline when I'm doing edits on my videos, just because my fingers are too fat. That's
by the time I went out to comedy, I was like, oh, let me just take a picture of the list. Like, oh, who's that? And then like I was like, oh, highlight it.
Right.
Highlight it. So that's how I started picking up the habit. I was like, oh, I can just use a pen, and now I'm writing. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, and then I have a. I know I'm not technologically savvy. I know that's a skill set that's not in my toolbox. Okay.
Fair.
Like like I said, I think I'm probably using my phone to maybe 20% of its capability. I have a hard time digitally organizing.
Okay.
So like keeping all that stuff like in a folder, and then in a file, and then where did I put it? At least I can grab my notebook and go, oh shit, when did I do that set? Oh yeah, right here. And I have it.
Yeah.
But a lot of my writings are just random dumbass thoughts. So, which I have an idea for that for a set someday soon. We're just gonna do a random thought set.
Dude, that's the best. When you start writing, because that's the thing. That's the thing. When you start writing shit down, you totally forget.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're like, oh, now I have this new set that I can like kind of polish for a minute, and you totally forgot you were struggling for like a month or 2 or 5.
Oh, I was so. Go ahead. I was gonna ask you.
Not Marvel, but yeah. Back to
the comedy.
Back to comedy.
I gotta ask a question. Have you ever had a joke that you were very comfortable with, and then you started like tightening it up or reworking it, and then you went too far, and you feel like you burned it, and now you're trying to get back to where you were comfortable with it again? I had that happen over the weekend. That's why I asked. I think it might have been a little bit of just too many tweaks here and there on it. Like a Rubik's Cube. One wrong move in it screws. You are deep in thought over there, like you are looking guilty of the same thing.
Dude. And like it's the thing. I'm struggling, and I'm debating. I'm like, did I do that, or did I just burn myself on this joke? And I'll show you the joke, cause dude, I did. It was, and this is what I'm saying. You write shit down, and you like can go back a year later, and you're like, oh my god, this was good, and I just forgot about it. Cause I went out one day. I'm like, I feel like I'm stuck in a rut of a set right now. Let me just throw some shit out. So I gotta go to my notes. And so I was using some new shit. And so I used one joke that worked so well. It became crushed. Like I had to. Like beginning, middle, and end of my entire time. Like I think it was a 7-minute set. Like I had them the entire time. I was like, am I Jesus? Am I the best thing ever?
Was it just the shrooms before the show?
I never had shrooms. I haven't had shrooms on stage at all.
Oh, me either.
Like.
That's a lay down drug for me.
For real.
Yeah.
Like my day is done.
Yeah, it makes my little tum hurt.
Yeah.
And I lay down and just watch TV.
And I can't tell with microdosing. So I'm like, I want to see shit.
Right. Yeah.
And if I'm gonna see shit, I know my day's gone.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Okay. So that was my comedy question.
But I think I have. Like, there's been like a few where I'm like it is like I immediately have the set punch. I got the 1-2.
Right.
But then I'm like, oh, I want to do it here. So I got to add a little bit extra. Or I want to add a little bit extra so I can go to something else.
Yeah, I guess that's what I mean because, like, I did a 15-minute set. So I was real comfortable with where I had put it before to get to that 15-minute set that I had worked up to then start scaling it back to these smaller time frames at other mics. And then in the process of shrinking the joke back up, jumbled it all up a little bit. Like, just reworked it backwards the wrong way. I don't know. Maybe I'd probably not explaining it correctly. But
so you got a new joke in a long set and you're trying to shorten it? Or you had a short one?
No, I had a bit that there's a shorter version of the bit and then a longer version of the bit. And working up to that longer time frame where you're filling 15 minutes. So you got longer versions of different bits. But then when you go back to doing the shorter version, like, it doesn't feel as comfortable.
Yes, I see what you mean. And dude, that's like that's like where a lot of where I kind of see my peak writing comes from. And it's honestly from so much fucking Sisyphus.
I got
it.
I'm gonna ask you to spell that, or have the captions on, because I'll have to look that up later.
You just got rolling the stone up the hill. You gotta do that a lot, and so like, dude, going out doing the same set, or like going up and being so ADD and just talking about one thing for too long. Like, what was I trying to say? What was the funny in that? And so I'm like, okay, I can kind of. But sometimes, like, I do that, like the yell into the darkness to get something out, and something just comes out amazing. I've had it like 2-3 times. I go out of town and I do a spot and I do just a new random set and it just kills. I was like, what? And so then I try it again somewhere else and it doesn't work. I'm like,
see, that's what I think the fun of it is it's just sometimes it happens in the room. I mean,
okay, do you want to get woo-woo and talk about channeling the spirit, dude? Channeling the fucking muse? Have you been deep in the Rogies?
I was just going to ask you if you have gone full Rogian on me.
Look, no, because, dude, this is also me trying to be able to do a Kamehameha. Like, I just believe. If I believe I can do a Kamehameha one day, I believe in the spirit, dude. The muse coming to us. And, like, that's the thing. Like, sometimes, like, the same thing you've been doing just murders. And then sometimes just dies. And it's, I don't know, man. Just channeled something.
Yeah. Some days it's just like certain rooms you feel a certain energy. And you kill. And then the next room, it's like you feel like you're doing it the same thing, same way. And it's just like, oh, okay, you're not into this. Well, let's move on to something else. And you just, I don't know. It's part of the grind.
For real.
I mean, seasoned comics are probably looking at us going like, yeah, duh, that's part of the work. Like, keep at it.
You guys are talking so green. I was like, yes.
Right, yeah. I mean, we've got
I think we got like maybe 4 or 5 years with
right.
both of us together. That's you know what?
It's fun. Fun in the failure, man.
What type of coffee do you want? I really like black coffee. I bring sugar and honey. Preferably honey. Dude, I'm so mad over the winter. My honey crystallized. And I was hoping that once it started getting warmer, it would like thaw out.
No.
I don't think it did.
But honey never goes bad, right?
It doesn't, but it crystallized. So it's like.
So I'm not a honey aficionado.
Like.
Honeys.
I don't know if it's just too early to say. But like, I think there's an ambient freezing to it. And or if you get any form of moisture in it, it starts to crystallize.
And the crystals are bad?
No. It just makes it harder to come out of the bottle. No, dude, I love me crystallized honey.
So,
like, if I could make a whole jar of crystallized honey, I go apeshit, dude. Like,
so what are you doing? Just adding water to it just when you want, then? Why don't you try that?
I've done that to 2 of our jars. We've gone through so much honey because, dude, sometimes candy isn't enough, man. You have too much like refined sugar, and it just starts to all feel and taste the same. I'm like, this isn't fun anymore. I need
There's no
better fix.
Your palate's toast. You can't
just
taste
fine.
sugar anymore.
Like, give me the real thing. And so then that's when the real fruits and all the honey just disappears in that house. And dude, I will have like 4 or 5 tablespoons of honey.
Dude, you are a savage.
I'm a sugar fiend, dude.
Dude,
Like,
how?
like I eat 2.
That is insane.
I eat 2 real meals in my day, and they're like maybe. Look, I'm insane. Okay, I've done the calorie counts before. Generally, my meals are about 500 to 700 calories. All right. So 3 meals, 2,100 calories. We're fine. We're a little chunky, but we're healthy, man. We're good. We're fine.
You're hanging in there.
We're
You got
tall.
you got the dad bod going on.
We're mildly athletic. We're fine. And then maybe we could come back.
Athletic is a bit stretch, but you know.
I have my dog pull me on the skateboard. I am basically Tony Hawk, dude. Where was I going? Dude, the weed and the Guinness. Oh, Guinness. Have you ever been to Ireland, dude?
No.
No.
I'd love to go.
It's pretty nice. And I've been trying to find a reason to go again.
Oh, again?
Wifey and I went for honeymoon. Don't like bringing it up like that, but Ireland was pretty cool, dude.
Always wanted to go.
So anyway,
So, next episode, we're going.
we're talking about Ireland, guys.
We get a sponsor.
Like,
We're out.
comment, subscribe, follow us on Patreon, and you can see us go to Ireland on episode 16. But no, Ireland's fucking awesome because it's old. It's just old time cities. Because we ended up,
Oh, I'm sure the architecture over there is amazing.
dude.
Real ass fucking castles and shit.
So flying to Dublin, we were gonna go to this place called Shillelagh. I was like, that sounds awesome. We went to Ireland to Shillelagh. I want to get a Shillelagh at Shillelagh. But it was snowing, dude. Freak weather.
Oh.
And we're like, okay, we're not gonna show up. I'll bite me with the cancellation fee. We're gonna find somewhere an hour away, an hour train away from Dublin. We're like, we're gonna do this hour away because we were an hour away from San Fran back in Cali.
Okay.
So we're like, let's keep it like that. Let's do that type of vibe. And dude, it was a vibe. Like where we found We got off the train, and then we took like a 2-minute walk to a pub, had breakfast, found a place around the corner, passed the fuck out, and then the next day we went to a castle that was like around the corner.
Jeez.
It was awesome. And then you could take a train ride. Like $20, I think.
To Hogwarts?
Almost. Almost, dude. I'm trying to remember how much it was. I think it was like €18. Yeah, I want to say that was like about $20.
Oh, that's not bad.
And so, like, we went to Dublin, and then we went to Kilkenny, and that castle looks goddamn near Hogwartsy. I'll tell you, it was. But don't quote me on that. It was pretty awesome. They had a lot of art. It was pretty nice. They had this witch tavern. It's pretty awesome.
A witch tavern, like witch themed, or like that's the history,
Outside of
the
the
lore.
I'm conflating again. The way again is affecting. But no, outside of the castle, we went to try to find a place to eat, and it was like this witch's tavern. It was supposed to be like the first witch, like, convicted in the witch hunts, and it was her place, dude.
Interesting.
It's pretty nice. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the first thing we would do, we're like, where's the mall? Where's the vibes, dude? And so that was cool. But the awesome thing, everything's walking distance. Like,
Yeah, it's like shops right in town, right?
there's every type of shop around almost every other corner. So like your block, you probably have every shop you want.
So
the next block also has whatever shop you want.
how far was the closest Walmart? Like probably Dublin.
Probably not, because we went to this one mall that was kind of small, like the public
Right.
local mall, and then like the strip mall with the Target and the Payless and the
Okay.
TJ Maxx.
Okay.
They call it KJ Maxx
Really?
or MJ Maxx. I don't remember. Ireland shout out. But then we went to like the big Superplex mall where they like the giant parking lot has like 4 different spots, like big.
So it's not like standalone locations like they have here. They're in like a megaplex type
Kind
deal.
of.
Okay.
And like where we went, it was not Aldi, like better Aldi in Ireland. That was connected to a mall.
You say better Aldi, like Aldi is like a lower brand. Aldi's a pretty high brand these days. I remember going to Aldi like and not looking at the kid you saw down the aisle. You turned the other way.
Or like a mall Aldi. Because it was not an Aldi, is all I remember.
Did they charge for the carts? The rental fee?
Not this one. Not the one we entered. Because there were 2. There were 2 supermarkets. There was like I think there was like kind of a Payless store and then a supermarket in the back.
Okay.
I think yes, the supermarket you did have to pay for it. But like everything's small, and we just wanted like drinks and shit. We're like, let's get snacks, let's get a drink, let's go watch Black Panther at the movie theater across the parking lot. And their theater's like old, like half the size of like
old school seats, flip downs.
Yeah. It was nice. But
I like those old vibes.
It was nice.
I always, getting off topic a little bit, but there were 2 things if I ever won the lottery I wanted to do. Is I always wanted to buy a movie theater and a drive-in. Drive-ins have made a comeback. The only good thing that's come out of COVID. And then I always wanted to do a movie theater because I always liked when movies were a thing. People, like, it was an event to go. You know, people used to dress up to go to the movies. Now you show up in your slippers. And,
Yes.
I mean, and I'm guilty. I mean, I go at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'll go watch a movie by myself.
Look, dude, a matinee show, dude. 50% off.
There's a movie theater that shall remain unnamed, sponsorship-wise, that I'll go anything before 5 o'clock is $5.
Stop it.
Yeah, I can go watch a movie, get a coffee and a water for $15, and I'm all set. Yeah, at 10 o'clock in the morning, and the movie theater's generally empty. I mean, now that I have a 9 to 5, or an 8 to 4, but whatever. Now that I got the day job, it makes it a little more difficult, but still. Sorry, not to get off topic. Where were we at now?
No, I'm pretty sure I derailed us with Ireland, but we were talking about
movie theaters. Yeah, we were talking about movie theaters.
Because we were talking about movies, dude.
Yeah, Marvel.
Marvel.
Which two did you consume? Let's hear these wise choices.
I watched Shang-Chi, Secret of the Ten Rings.
Okay.
If that's what it was called.
Yeah, Legend of the Ten Rings.
And the Marvels.
Okay. I mean, okay. I mean, you had to watch them at some point, right?
Yeah, and I was like, grumble. Because Disney Plus has the whole Marvel timeline.
Oh, they have it in order, right?
Yeah. So here's Captain America, this one, Hulk, Iron Man, and then like as it goes. And so going to the very end, I'm like, oh, I've seen most of everything you posted to stream that's brand new. I was trying to watch Wakanda Forever, but I didn't finish it. So I gotta go back and finish that.
I haven't watched that one.
Like, I turned it on. I've watched T'Challa die, basically. Which
I take that. Yeah, I take that back. I did turn it on, and I did get to that point, and then I think I got sidetracked doing something or whatever. But yeah just never went back to it.
I'm like, okay, T'Challa is dead, and then like new scene, I was like, I need to take care of things. I think I've watched 3 movies. I'm gonna do something else.
Okay, so we'll start with let's see, Shang-Chi. Let's see what your thoughts are on that.
Why did we make Awkwafina a superhero? Why didn't we make Awkwafina a Marvel sorcerer, dude? Okay. Out of character, like get your money, dude. Like I respect you, like I love that. But back in character, what the fuck, dude? I didn't need goddamn Raya the dragon from goddamn Pixar to come in here and make out with my superhero.
Yeah, that movie was what's that one song? Unforgettable? Yeah, it was very forgettable because I forgot a lot of it. I remember a lot of the action sequences were pretty cool. That's about all I remember.
He's not the Iron Fist, right?
No.
And that's what I kept confusing the entire show, the entire movie.
No, yeah.
Like, I got out, and then like it was related. The Iron Fist. I was like, I didn't watch the Iron Fist.
So I guess I'm not up on my Iron Fist lore. Forgive me, Netflix, Disney, whatever. I guess there's a connection with Iron Fist with the way his kung fu or whatever fighting style.
Well, that's what I
apparently they're gonna reintroduce Iron Fist through Shang-Chi 2 whenever that happens, post Multiversal War, Secret Wars. We don't know yet.
Because that's what I did pick up. Again, Iron Fist is in Marvel Rivals, and I'm trying to pick up any.
I still haven't played.
That's totally fine. But like, it's bringing me back to listening to Comics Explained. And I'm like, what lore is there on Iron Fist? And so I did do a little dive and heard some things. And so when I watched Shang-Chi, I was like, oh, hold on. His mom is from that place? Right. And so I'm pretty sure that's why I was like, oh, so this is the Iron Fist movie. But then, well, oh, hold on, this guy's like an assassin or something? Wait, what? What's going on?
Yeah, so that his dad was the real Mandarin. Because doesn't Trevor Slattery show back up? He's driving him in that little car with all the little funny animals and stuff, right? Yeah. Ben Kingsley's in that movie too.
I think I can't.
Dude,
how many double jump on a movie because I like zone out so hard. I was like, what's going on? I'm like, what? Well, I need big plot points, so I need the fight sequences. Because dude, the 10 rays were hella cool. Like they fucking like,
oh yeah,
go back and forth.
Oh yeah,
and those are his dad gives it to him.
Those are pretty cool. Whatever. How they're linked to the bangle from Miss Marvel, which leads me to before we hit Marvels, post credit scene. Do you remember? Oh, it was wasn't it Wong, Shang-Chi, his sister, Captain Marvel, and Bruce Banner? They were standing around something, and it was a beacon flashing. That was the post-credit scene, right?
Yes.
I don't think we've ever gotten an answer to that yet. So hopefully that's a loose end that'll be tied up. Because there's a lot of Phase 4 movies, 5 movies, whatever phase we're in. Too high to think phases. There's a lot of those post-credit scenes that have just been left dangling, that haven't gone anywhere. Like, have you watched The Eternals?
I did.
Yeah, where'd that post-credit scene go?
I need to rewatch it. I watched The Eternals a while ago. I think like when it just...
That was an early Disney Plus release, yeah. Because that was just before or just after COVID that came out. When did that come out? 21, maybe?
Maybe. So then I probably watched it 22.
Yeah.
So like that I was like, oh, we're bringing the Celestials in. Oh shit! Ooh.
Adamantium, baby. Oh, spoiler alert.
I don't remember. And so because like I remember, I was like, "Is this fun? This movie was cool." But like, that's where I was like, these Marvel movies are so fucking cut-and-paste. They're cut and paste. I like that we're like, ooh, look at new characters. But it's like,
yeah.
Get to the good shit. I know this is gonna be 3 hours.
Well, that's the thing, is a lot of them have been pared down now. I think, what was the last one? No, yeah, I'm good. What was the last one that just came out? Captain America. It wasn't, I don't think it was over 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, Doomsday is probably going to be a long 2.5, I would assume. And Secret Wars for sure. I think they've already said it'll be 3 hours. Probably needed though too. Yeah, I mean there were some. Did you read the interwebs of what the Russo brothers were saying about the movies this weekend? No. They were talking about how they like a villain who thinks they're a hero in their own story. And that type of character builds them out as a 3D character. Right. And there's a connection between Doom and Stark. Like they can't say too much. Well, I guess maybe, we'll see. Here's my theory. Here's my new theory after listening to this. At the end of Endgame, I am Iron Man. Tony dies, right? His face. Remember his face being burned? That's why Doom wears the mask. I'm calling it. That's my theory. That's my plant the flag theory. I'm calling that.
You're fucking crazy.
I'm insane. Jeez. In the membrane.
You're not insane. Holy shit. We need it now. We need this now.
Tell me that's not mind blowing. Or it's the weed talking, one of the two.
We did just triple dip.
I always like a triple scoop.
I mean, we could finish the whole eighth because that was a halfie.
Oh,
we've had 2 grams in a halfie.
Oof.
To wrap it up, but
let the mind melt a little bit.
The
Marvel. Yeah,
Marvels.
Miss Marvels. Or yeah, whatever it was called. The one with the 3 girls in it.
The 3 gals. It was alright. Kamala's kind of cool. But they kind of made her like freaking Adam Eve right now. She just throws out walls. It's like bam, bam, bam.
I know that's an Invincible reference, and I'm not caught up on the newest season of that yet. Prime's still on pause. So yeah, she's silly. She's funny. I kind of like I get where they're going with the character.
She's like a high school kid.
Yeah, and in the show they made her into a mutant. Yeah, she.
Because I was wondering, she lost the bagel at one point. She's still using her powers. What the fuck?
Yeah, she's a mutant. At the end of the series, they played the X-Men tone because her friend tested her DNA or whatever and says it's some sort of mutation. And then the music played over it. Yeah,
because I did watch the Miss Marvel.
Yeah, that was like the tease. So she's the first MCU. Well, no, Neymar would have been, but whatever. She's a young mutant in the MCU.
Oh,
the cat is going crazy over here playing with the dragonfly toy.
Parallel to the Marvels. It was cool because we got what's her name?
Darben. That was the villain.
No. It was the trio.
Yeah, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and then
what's her name? was great. Captain Marvel's
Monica Rambeau.
Rambo.
Yeah. Monica Rambeau. Yeah.
I think she wouldn't take a name is what was one of the plot points. But then like that after credit scene, dude.
That's right. Like, let's cut to the chase.
After credit scene.
Let's get. There were two of them. Kamala took the tablet, Nick Fury's tablet, and she found the girl bow and arrow,
yes.
Lady Hawkeye.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, I'm trying to put together a team a la Nick Fury from the first Iron Man. So that was kind of like teasing the Young Avengers, which apparently there's some sort of Young Avengers project.
I was wondering, I'm like, why is this so Avengers 1?
Yeah, it may get canceled, but
no! I would have loved that.
But I think it may still like end up like a version of Secret Wars.
Marvel,
like,
get the shit together. You better lock the fuck.
They got a lot of irons in the fire, man. It's a lot going on. But yeah, that was the first post-credit scene, and then the second post-credit scene. Your thoughts?
My thoughts. It was the best part of the movie, dude. It was the best part of the movie. Like, Captain Marvel's sting face the entire movie.
I'm not a Carol Danvers fan at all.
MCU Carol Danvers, ammo, pose, stink face the entire time. It's like, go away. Go away.
Young Nick Fury was the best part of the first movie.
Dude, and so like, we had Nick Fury. We had Nick Fury in this one. So like, immediately +1 to my rating. We got more of the what were they calling furlings?
Oh yeah, the cats, the
furlings
that could swallow anything and then just regurgitate it.
Yeah,
that's pretty wild.
Kemos. And like I said, Kamala was all right, and then it was Rambo. And Rambo learning how to fly and do shit was cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, thank you.
They could have done without that whole dancing city business.
That was weird.
That was extremely weird. I can see.
We could have just cut to that last scene. They're like, oh my gosh, she just sang for like 15 minutes. She's like, we gotta talk.
Yeah, that's.
I don't think we needed 15 minutes of that.
That one was.
It was interesting. It was a fun little intermission, I would say. Like, this starts, and I guess in the theater you go pee.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, there's actually I know this. You can look up the best time to go to the bathroom during a movie on the interwebs. Yes. And basically what it does is it breaks down trailer footage and basically what you've seen in the trailer and tells you the best time to go when that plot type.
I see.
So you're not going to visually miss anything because that stuff's already been shown in the trailer. I used that for the Pattinson Batman movie. And they directed me well.
I see. Let's see. But yeah, Rambo was cool. Like, the ending was a little weird, but I was like, Marvel, let's do this.
Okay, so that's literally some unknown, unnamed X-Men universe, right? With a Kelsey Grammer beast who looks comic book accurate. Which Marvel is giving us comic book accurate shit, at least.
That's what I can do.
I mean, sorry, MODOK.
Dude. Like, yes, but actually my favorite part of the movie. I know everyone hates on it, but it was my favorite part of the movie. My name is Daryl and I am not a dick. Best line, best scene. Why did we do King that way? But no, I was going back to Rambo and her whole light powers. I was like, why don't we give her like a little extra half boost so that we know she can take care of it? Because then she, like a movie, she has just enough to close it. And she ends up in an alternate universe.
Right.
I was like, okay, what happened? What happened? Is she floating in space and she's coming near something? Are we going to get Galactus? No, we get the X-Men. Which, I mean... Yo, knowing some Marvel lore, this does bring in Galactus because we're in the X-Men world. So there has to be we gotta, like, MacGuffin Galactus in here somehow. But also now, because of this Annihilus, because there was a whole talk about, like, incursion shit.
Yeah.
Because of what happened in the Marvels. Little Miss, what's her, what the Hammer and Bangle? Darban?
Yeah.
Like, she was doing some gnarly shit.
Yeah.
And so, like, they were all like, this is looking bad. This is looking interdimensionally bad.
So that's kind of like a string theory out there right now, is what is the incursion point for the current 616 main timeline? Is it Peter Parker's spell to erase his memory? Because you saw that purple rift and all those multiversal characters popped over for a hot minute, thanks for the money. Was it Tony Stark's death? Was it, Darben? What's the point? Or, are we going to learn where that incursion point is? Because at the end of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, he had Clea come. And she's like, oh, Doctor Strange. The incursions. We've got to go clean them up. So, and what did the Illuminati say to him? In our universe, you were the most dangerous threat. Look, these are the rabbit holes. These are the things that keep me up at night, man.
Kang. It's Kang.
Kevin Feige, just tell me so I can sleep at night, please.
Cause they did do Kang. One Kang died. Cause that's the whole thing about Kang. Kang comes back. Cause Kang.
Yeah, but God of Stories Loki can keep Kang in check. Because at the end of Loki season 2, when never mind. Don't watch this back. You guys need to watch this. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell. All the things.
That's what I'm starting to piece together, dude. This is gonna be like either, because whatever phase we're in.
Forget about Kang.
No, dude. Here's the whole thing. Kang is gonna be like the new Thanos. Kang is the new Thanos.
No.
We're gonna have a 2-movie. We're gonna have a 2-movie end to a phase.
Remember they were gonna do that, and now they're not. Jonathan Majors had some legal issues. Remember?
Come on.
He got fired as Kang.
I mean, that's fine.
Am I breaking news to you? That's like 3 years old.
Really? Quantumania is that old? Dude.
Oh man,
I'm
breaking news. Maybe it's only 2 years old, but it's been a red hot minute. like, this happened. He went through court, everything, and just got married recently. He's out. He did. Yeah, Marvel let him go. Disney let him go. They kept him in season 2 of Loki, but he was. But apparently, according to some extensive research done by the New Rockstars team, sounds like early on they were thinking already about pivoting to Doctor Doom. Possibly as early, I believe, as 22.
I'm not with that.
Because in recent interviews, I guess, from the videos that I've watched, I guess Robert Downey Jr. had talks with Marvel as far, back as a year previous to him announcing at Comic-Con last year, which is pretty wild.
Doom and X-Men. And we have Wanda going crazy.
I think we're going to end up with a very interesting looking MCU going forward. I think it's going to be very comic accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the amount of rights to characters that they have back, and this Secret Wars being almost like a swan song to the legacy actors. I mean, other than Hugh Jackman, as Deadpool says Disney's going to make him do it till he's 90. Yeah, I mean, most of the legacy characters are going to end up being recast, like your Patrick Stewarts and, Ian McKellen's, the superheroes of our day.
It's going to be a sad day when it's a different Professor X.
Yeah. I mean, we've had 2.
True.
James McAvoy.
That one doesn't count, man.
What do you mean?
He's a little baby. He's young Xavier.
That was a whole series, man. Of course it counts.
It doesn't count.
They got their own whole trilogy, multiple movie. Yeah,
that's
that
Young
counts.
X-Men. That's Young X-Men. Not yet. Not the story of Young X-Men, but that's the beginning of the X-Men. Xavier and Magnus, if you will. Because I fucks with that movie hard, dude. I think I've only watched the first 2.
Which ones?
You said it was a trilogy? Or was it just 2?
I think it was First Class was the first one, right? That's with Kevin Bacon.
Yes.
And then the second one is Days of Future Past. That's the crossover with Hugh Jackman and the older cast, because they start off with the older cast and then Wolverine jumps back. And then Dark Phoenix. Yeah, because that's got Fassbender in it. Yeah, Dark Phoenix. Yeah, they got 3 movies.
I gotta watch Dark Phoenix.
I think I've only seen bits and pieces of it. I don't think I've ever watched it all the way through. I wasn't as invested in the new class, as you would say. The sophomore stint
I'm liking them.
More like sophomore slump.
Oh no. No, dude, I'm waiting for any of the X-Men to show up in freaking Marvel Rivals. We've got Magneto, Storm, Wolverine.
Those are already out.
Yeah. I think that's it. Is Susan? No. Is Luna Snow a mutant?
Who?
Luna Snow.
I have no idea who that is.
That is a newer Marvel character.
I marveled today. I marveled right before we podcasted. New episode of Daredevil came out last night.
You're right.
And I watched it, and Frank Castle is back, baby. He gives a speech. Ooh!
Ooh, baby.
Ooh. He talks to Red. He gets after him. Yeah, it's a good episode. Yeah, Fisk and Matt Murdock are really holding back their alter egos in these in this week's episode, and their patience are tested. I'm gonna spoil just a little bit. It's not. It won't be too bad. But there's a moment where Fisk is like being rushed off to do mayoral things, and the camera is like panned up at him, and you can tell he's like sitting in this tiny ass little chair. He's at a middle school, and these kids are singing offbeat. We built this city on rock and roll, and he is so irritated.
I love that.
They finish, and she's like, "Oh, let me our next number," and he's like, "No, that's okay."
Jake, you've awakened the nerd in me. You don't understand. Because that means because Jake, if Kingpin is, like you said, doing mayoral things, what I can kind of foresee I'm seeing Civil War #2. Civil War 2. I don't know if that's officially what it's called, but it's because of Fisk.
I'll have to research. Civil War 2. I'm not familiar with that comic run.
Basically, Kingpin has now taken power as mayor, and is all like, you know what? No. He's like, you know what? I can't fight the superheroes with villains that are super villains. I'm gonna use the government and the people.
So, yeah, they're filming season 2, and they showed the special task force, the anti-vigilante task force, like in uniform, in tactical gear. So like that's a thing for season 2. So this week we get a much better look at Muse too. Yeah. Have you watched any of the episodes?
I haven't watched any of Daredevil.
Any? Not even the Netflix?
No. Like, my roommates would watch it while I was playing games.
Bro, you are way behind.
I'm super behind. Because I get so excited. Because I think he showed up, in Multiverse of Madness? And,
yeah, he was Peter Parker's lawyer.
Yeah. And
Threw the brick in the window. He goes, "How'd you do that?" I'm a really good lawyer.
It's like, oh my god, the Daredevil was gonna have a dude.
Did you know the deep cut with Jon Favreau? Jon Favreau played Foggy Nelson.
Showing up
in the Affleck Daredevil movie. You didn't know there was a Ben Affleck Daredevil movie?
No, I know there's another Daredevil movie. I didn't know it was Ben Affleck.
There's a lot of Marvel lore to learn, my friend.
Yeah.
We're going to have marvelous mind melters.
Yes! We make that for the third one.
We're trying to come up with a rhythm for the podcast.
Rhythm and themes.
We're a little early on the 8th. It seems we're hitting that tonight.
Oh shit, yeah, this is 6. Oh yeah, we should smoke an 8th on the 8th episode. Should we smoke an 8th each?
An 8th each? Woof. Talk about putting us on the moon.
We'll smoke an 8th.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, so, what else, man? What else is on the show notes over there? Dig deep. This is the bottom of the barrel.
We're near the bottom of the barrel. That was
the
a lot.
Mary,
I was complaining about the movies.
The Mary is Janin.
Oh yeah. You haven't gamed anything?
I haven't gamed anything. Still putting down some Dexter episodes. New in the queue. There we go. New in the queue. That's for the new episodes, new shows. New in the queue. The wife started watching White Lotus, HBO show. I gave it a shot. I'm still working on it. She's significantly further in the story than I am because she absolutely loves the show. I'm struggling getting into it, but I'm willing to give it a chance. So I don't have much of an opinion on it other than it's a very slow burn. So a few more episodes, I'll report back on that. But yeah, other than that, it's just been Dexter. We're still plugging away at season 4. Trinity Killer stuff for those Dexter fans. Let's see. That's about it. That's all I've been watching.
Shit, the Jane is Marion. No, I haven't watched any shows outside of Marvel. Just been working, Marvel rivals, and the Marvel movies. To chop up the child show Monotony, I've been putting on Spider-Man animated series.
Oh.
The 94 one.
Oh, yeah. Wait. What did I just watch? I was just watching a cartoon too. Spider-Man animated series. Go ahead. You're on a train.
No. It's just that it's freaking. I say it still holds up. Like I thought I was gonna be nostalgia because like even younger I watched Spider-Man and Friends, the fucking 60s 70s show.
Okay. Did you watch any? So you got the Disney Plus right now. You're rocking with that. Did you watch any of the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man?
I have not.
I've got one episode left to watch. It's been entertaining to watch. I mean, I'm not disappointed that I watched them. I'm not like, oh, this was a waste of time. But I mean, it's an animated show, so take it for what it's worth. I mean, Coleman Domingo plays a Norman Osborn that's pretty interesting. They put a different take on Spider-Man.
Okay. Maybe I bring it up. No, because we just got to Venom in Spider-Man Animated. Because, the show just starts at 60, man. Because it's Spider-Man, I think he's in college.
I think so.
So he's got some experience, but, all his new supervillains are showing up. His supervillains are showing up. He's just been doing Spider-Man friendly neighborhood shit.
So, the Rogues Gallery is starting to populate, Doc Ock and Lizard.
First episode of Lizard Man.
Dr. Connors.
Oh, dude, the show's great. Recommend go back to it.
Does he have his Peter Tingle in that? Don't call him my Peter Tingle.
That's what I remember. And dude, I was like, what type of freaking who did the guitar to this freaking intro? And then the Venom episode comes out, and Peter's like, hold on, you can just shapeshift for me? Can you give me something Italian? He's going around in an Italian suit. Oh, yes,
I haven't watched any.
Spider-Man 3.
I haven't watched any of that in so long. I don't remember any of it. I remember the animation style. I can picture it in my head watching it, but
honestly, animation garbage, trash.
A lot of that '90s stuff was farmed out overseas and just.
Was it all?
I believe so. Yeah. If you watch some of the reviews on YouTube and stuff, they talk about animation houses and stuff like that. I don't know. Whatever. I'm high.
No, I believe you because as a learned animator. And a learned artiste.
Oh yeah, you went to the Trump Art School.
No. Technically, but no.
It was beautiful.
I don't know if he did. I will be sad if it was a Trump-funded school. Back to art, dude. Just watching the show, I was like, oh my god, this is running on fours. It's.
Oh yeah, very.
And then sometimes you'll be like,
well, have you watched any of X-Men '97?
no.
Oh my, bro, your list is.
Because I didn't grow up with X-Men, the X-Men show.
Oh,
back then.
Okay.
So I'm like.
So that's my comparison: is X-Men '97 to what X-Men, the animated series, was back in the day. In animation, before, Cyclops was just a blast. That's all he could do is he'd stand there and blast. And now he's doing, jumping out of a plane. Yeah, he's jumping out of a plane and using his blaster to slow him down. He's shooting the ground. Yeah, they're using his powers a lot more suited to than just being a laser guy. Because he can do so much more. At one point he shoots Bishop and charges him up. Yeah.
Okay.
And Bishop basically blasts and just wipes everybody out. It's pretty cool to watch. The action sequences, because of the animation being able to be frame for frame faster.
Yeah.
They can do so much more. It's pretty sweet.
I've gotten clips from '97, and I got the one where Magneto and Wolverine. It's cut before I see anything good.
Oh.
So I don't know what happens. I know what's supposed to happen. I don't know what happens. I haven't watched '97.
I think it. I forget what happens right after that. I know what happens. Like, yeah, I know what happens, but like, yeah, I don't.
I want Sabretooth. I want
Maybe season 2.
Iceman.
Iceman was in the last season, or was in season 1, I think. I don't think Sabretooth is at all.
Cyclops.
Yeah.
I want.
The stories they tell are literally like X-Men comic books. Like they're literal ripped from the pages comic storylines that they adapted for that season, almost page for page. Not like identical, but like a very, very good storytelling of that. Like there's a, I think it's called Life Death episode. It's a 2-parter, and it's all about Forge and Storm.
Okay.
Spoiler, Storm loses her powers.
Look, Jake, I know a lot of stories. I know a lot of stories on the X-Men. I think I know where this is going.
Yeah. And then this, like, dark spirit comes. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, baby. Hold on. Okay. I gotta watch it. I'm sorry.
Let's see. What else? They basically do some pretty wild shit. Like Magneto in that X-Men 97 is he gives some monologues that are just wow. And it's literally like the show is so grown up too. Like this isn't like a sit down and Saturday mornings cartoon. No, this was an emotional ride. Like there's some goosebumps and some teary eyes that.
Not the teary eye.
Oh yeah, Genosha and.
Genosha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not gonna spoil anymore. You gotta watch. You should probably bump that to the list. What else? You got anything going on the rest of this week?
I'm trying to hit some mics, dude. Cause
R.I.P. Vibe, man.
Vibe did it?
Yeah, Vibe burned. Yeah. You don't watch the news. You watch too much Marvel. Yeah, Vibe burned. In Lincoln Park, right?
Tell me the tea, my man.
I don't have much tea. I just saw it on the news.
Yeah. Alright, hold the fuck up.
It caught fire, I believe, at like 3 a.m.
Today?
Yeah.
You're lying.
No.
Let me see.
I mean, at least this breaking news is a lot more current than the last breaking news I gave you. This is way more
current news. This is way more relevant news than talking about planes. No. The last day, no. The MCS.
Jamie would have found that like 3 days ago.
Look, dude.
He had a time machine. He goes, watch.
No. I don't know. It hasn't been brought up.
You got to use the Google machine.
No. I'm trying to see if it's brought up in the comedy scene.
I believe Melanie Hearn, maybe, posted something. Michigan Comedy Network, maybe. Something like that.
No. Did I not? Hello?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm high as fuck, but I know. I know. I saw that.
No. Hold on, guys. I really need to finish.
I shattered
my day, dude. I'm sorry, guys. Cats or whatever.
It is cats. I'm gonna take a picture and show the camera. Hopefully it'll get picked up. Because this is the current situation with the dog and cat.
She did do a post. I hate it, dude. I only went there one time. Ugh.
Dog and cat sleeping together.
Oh, don't call your boys. Did you ever hit the vibe?
I never made it out there.
No.
Yeah.
I only got to go there once. I heard other people being able to hit it more.
Yeah.
But I'm sure with Melanie, I'm sure she'll find another place.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a while, but I hope we're good.
Yeah.
That's a big bummer though.
You so nothing tomorrow? Well, this will come out on Monday, so this will be last Thursday.
No.
Did you do a mic last Thursday?
Last Thursday? No, dude. Like I said, that was my free day when I went to go watch Toledo. So after that, it was just looking in the back of my coworkers' heads. Dude, I did a double this past Sunday.
Oh yeah, Wings and Pistons both.
Yeah.
Oof. How'd that go?
No. It wasn't Pistons. It was like women's hockey.
Oh.
It was double hockey, but it wasn't double wings or wings college.
We're not speaking very ambiguously anymore.
No. So yeah, I can't say what I wanted to say now. Yeah, I worked a double. So I'm tired, dude. Like, I had to physically rest for 2 days.
That's how I felt after being on the road, like just driving. It was like literally I'd get home, smoke a joint, after being out, and then just like crash.
Dude.
And then it's right back up. Get ready mentally to get back out on the road. See the wife for a few minutes, and then back out.
It's the freaking grind.
Oh, the grind. They call it a grind for a reason. So
man, you gotta find your freaking rhythm too, dude.
Then I'm on this new medication too, so I don't know if that's making me feel tired. So guess who's on new meds?
Oh shit, dude, give me a skedoodle, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. You got anything else? I think this weed is weeding me out.
No shows. Like,
I'll be at Jake's Saloon with a Crumbly show coming up. Actually, by the time this comes out, that will have already happened.
Shit.
So
it went amazing.
I'm sure it did.
You guys were awesome.
Yeah.
Because you all
brought the house down. Brought the house down.
Damn right. Because we know you showed up. Everyone showed up. Shit, dude. Like, anything next week? Because, yeah, I'm trying to do some of these mics.
I think I have Max on Monday.
Max.
Ooh. No, yeah, Max
Lansing.
on Monday.
Shout out Lansing.
Shout out Lansing. Yeah, I think I got Max on the 21st. Maybe I got my dates wrong. I don't have my book in front of me. Again, the weed's weeding me out, man. I'm getting weeded out, man.
No, I was gonna say we'll come by my place or I come by yours, and we could podcast it. But I'm pretty sure you're taking completely different direction than I would to get to Lansing.
Probably.
Yeah. It's Thames. Yeah, dude, that weed's making me want to get some Wendy's.
The Mac is better right there. And they're open 24 hours.
The
McDonald's. They're good.
So here's the thing.
They're solid.
I missed my exit that I usually take. I usually take 29A. I'm not being very ambitious. If you guys know, you guys know. I was coming down to take 29A, but missed and took 27.
Ooh.
I'm like, I'm coming back in the back roads. But it's fucking nice out here. It's goddamn nice out here.
It's alright.
Look, dude.
You looking for a house? I'll sell you one real cheap.
I give you 120. Is it that cheap?
No, that's not gonna quite cut it.
Are there anything around that right here?
No.
Well, I just got a shack. Fuck.
I don't think there are any shacks.
Damn.
The house on the corner is probably the closest thing. But here we're being very less ambiguous.
Yeah. It's nice out here, dude. I fucking like it.
Plus, I'm pretty sure if anybody that's watching this right now, never mind, I'm not going to say that.
Jake.
No, because the masses can see it. I mean, granted, mostly our friends are going to be watching, if anybody, right now.
Yeah.
It's early on, but you never know. You get a creeper coming in and, address, where you live.
Yeah, you're right.
Coordinates longitude and latitude, and next thing you know, I got to John Wick myself out of my house.
Jake, no. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure the lack of light, thanks to the time we do this, should keep us fairly ambiguous. Thankfully, we haven't said too much. I'm pretty sure 29A to 27 is a big spread.
Very.
I do want that Wendy's though. What are your go-to stoner go-tos?
Around here, food-wise, it's got to be probably that McDonald's.
The McDonald's.
Yeah, if you're looking for In-N-Out at this time. Come back earlier, I recommend some better stuff.
Not even the opposite direction.
No, that's getting further out of your way and more rural.
Fair.
I think if you go that way, I don't think you're going to run into food until you get into Newport, Monroe. Now I'm really giving it away.
Well, damn.
Yeah. I don't know. You ready? I'm ready.
I think we're gonna wrap it up, dude.
I think let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up and smoke it up, dude.
Smoke it up.
Fucking.
We did smoke it up a lot. We smoked a lot.
We did, guys.